What is going on, everybody? We are back today with another expedition, and today we are out in the woods, which is a big switch up from what we're normally used to. We're not in no industrialized area, so today the plan is we're gonna hike. We're on a little bit of a hike, looking for a spot. I don't know where it is that we're going, but we're just gonna go. All right, I'm not sure exactly where that cut off, but I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties with our new equipment. I'm still figuring it out. But as I was saying, we're on a bit of a hike to get to our spot. And by the way, I do know exactly where we're going. But yeah, that's the plan, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Look at this. Just to prove that we actually are back here in the woods, we got some deer tracks, it appears. I only see the one, maybe a couple more, but who knows, maybe we'll see something out here. All right, everybody, we have arrived. I was a little nervous that our spot was gonna be frozen over, but it hasn't even been that cold. And as I'm walking up, I can hear moving water. So here we are. Look at that, huh? You mean to tell me that there's no fish in here? I would say you are certainly mistaken. But I suppose that is what we're here to find out. We're gonna move up just a little further that way. I believe there's like a nice bank shoreline over there that we can set up nicely on. I'll see you once we're over there. Alright, upon arriving, I realized I forgot the correct piece to set this up on the tripod, but the plan now is, I'm a little hungry, and it's a little chilly out here, so we are going to build us a fire. As you can see, someone else left the remnants of their fire, so we are going to take over. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's go. All right, so got some hopefully fire starting materials. I'm realizing as I get farther and farther into this now that I'm forgetting some essential recording materials like my shoulder mount and everything, but yeah, this might be a little bit challenging. Everything here is a little bit wet, but we are going to do our best. We're going to use this here as our little tinder bundle. Set that there. Grab these little drier twigs that we can set on top, and then hopefully add on some bigger stuff after that. But we shall see. Here we go. Now, I'm not extremely skilled in fire building, but I shall do my best. problem we might run into now is just that everything's a little too wet. Come on. Wind's blowing too. This is just not fire building conditions. Come on. We just need it to start. Once it starts, I'm confident we can keep it going. But I'll come back once I got something going for you guys. Alright everybody, after what seems like forever, I finally got this thing going. I had it going good for a little while, then it started to die, so I put the chili on as fast as I could because I didn't want it to go out before I could finally warm up my meal. But anyway, I'm gonna let this heat up, and then we're finally gonna do some fishing once I eat. So I'll be back once this is ready. All right, I believe our chili is done. Our fire is slowly dying out. So I think this is probably about as good as it's gonna get. So let us dig in right after we get rid of our fire. All right, so I finished off my chili pretty quickly. That took way longer than I expected, and I built up quite an appetite. I'm having some technical difficulties with the GoPro. It keeps turning off because the battery is low or something, even though it tells me it's at like 20%. So if anyone knows anything about that or how to fix that, let me know. But for now, I'm just gonna continue using my phone for the rest of the video. It's gonna be a little difficult because I don't have the proper equipment to be able to set it up and record, but I'm gonna do my best. But yeah, we're gonna get to fishing right here behind me. I think there's trout in here. I brought some spinners and I brought some worms with me today. So if all else fails, meaning the spinners, we'll throw on the crawlers and see what we can do. So I'm gonna get rigged up and I will come back to you guys when I'm ready to fish. All right, so I'm not gonna spend a crazy amount of time with these spinners just because it's getting dark. Making that fire took a lot longer than expected, and I expect to have more luck with the crawlers anyway, but I'm still gonna try, so yeah. There are trout in here. Too far and put it into the freaking bank on the other side. You know, or a tree. Like I just did. Woo! Oh my god. It came at me with some freaking velocity. Alright. Time to move down. Here we are. Alright, you know what? I'm throwing the crawlers on now. Alright, people. It's getting rather dark, so I don't know how much longer I'll be out here, but we got our crawler hooked up. Just see what we can do, okay? I'm getting a little concerned for my walk back. Don't want to be doing it in the pitch black. Should have thought this out a little bit better. Alright, I'm gonna move down and I'll check back in with you guys if I catch anything or anything like that. All right, I moved down, fished a couple more holes to no prevail. And it's also just getting too dark for me to comfortably walk back to my car. I'm a little nervous, but that's gonna do it for today's video. I know we caught no fish this time, but today was more about the adventure, and who knows, maybe a little preview of what backpacking is going to be like for us. I had fun still. I know no fish on the fishing channel, but that's not why we're called Real Fishing. We're called Real Expedition, and this was certainly an expedition. I'm going to pack all my stuff up, and I will see you guys in the next video. I bet you thought that was the end of the video, because so did I. But it's the next day, and there's a couple of things that I thought of that I wanted to talk about before the end of the video. And basically, I just want you guys to let me know if you liked that style of video. I know we didn't catch fish, like I said. The dark kind of crept up on me. It got a little bit darker, a little bit quicker than I thought. So that was a bit of an issue, and I didn't really expect to catch anything regardless. But you know, right now we're in a little bit of a weird time period in Michigan, considering the fact that it's December, so it's getting cold, but it's not cold enough to where the lakes are frozen over, but they're like partly frozen, which makes it really hard to fish because there's ice, but not enough to walk on, but enough to where I can't get a lure in the water. But I'm going to still do my best to try and fish and get some stuff out there for you guys. Just bear with me. Doing the best I can. But as soon as it gets cold enough and there's ice on those lakes, I will be out there ice fishing. And that is a promise, because I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, let me know if you guys like this style of video. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun going out there. Just, you know, part of the day. Hang out, build a fire. I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys like this, go ahead, leave me a comment, subscribe, like the video. And now I will see you guys in the next one.